Hello everyone, I'm Isan. In this video, we'll compare the performance and speed of the latest Samsung A series smartphone in 2023. They are Samsung Galaxy A34 5G and Samsung Galaxy A54 5G. Here we will open various applications simultaneously on these two smartphones and see which smartphone can open them faster. To ensure this comparison is as balanced and fair as possible, we have updated One UI version here to the latest version when this video was recorded. And both of them are already using the One UI 5.1 version based on Android 13. Then for these two smartphones, they both have 128GB of storage and 8GB of RAM. For the RAM plus setting, here we both leave it at the default setting, which is in 4GB RAM plus setting. Then the difference between these two smartphones that affects their performance, of course, is the chipset used. Samsung Galaxy A34 series is powered by Mediatek Dimensity 1080 chipset, which was released in 2022. Meanwhile, Samsung Galaxy A54 series uses Samsung's latest chipset, Exynos 1380 chipset. So in this speed test comparison, you can also directly compare the performance of these two chipsets. Okay, now let's just start the comparison. First of all, here we will restart these two smartphones simultaneously, and we will also assess the restart speed, which one is faster. For the restart speed, here Samsung Galaxy A54 won and immediately got the first point. Then the second comparison, here we will compare the speed when opening the weather widget on the home screen. Samsung Galaxy A34 5G won the initial opening speed here, and after it successfully opens and we reopen the widget, the speed is still a little faster on Samsung Galaxy A34. Next, we will compare the speed when opening the Speedtest application. Here both of them open at the same time on these two smartphones. Then when we try the internet speed test on these two smartphones, the speed test testing process here is faster on Samsung Galaxy A34. Then for the speed when opening the Antutu benchmark application, also won by Samsung Galaxy A34. Then the Twitter application here is also slightly faster on Samsung Galaxy A34 series compared to A54. Furthermore, the camera application here looks open at the same time on these two smartphones. And for the Google Chrome browser application, it also opens at the same time. Then for the Bing application with the latest AI chat, Samsung Galaxy A54 wins a little with a very thin margin. Then when giving prompts at the same time in this application, the response process is also completed in almost the same time on these two smartphones. And it looks like A34 series has won a little by a very thin margin. Then for the speed when opening the Netflix application, it also looks very similar on these two smartphones. And here A34 only wins a little with a very thin margin. Next, for the Adobe Premiere Rush application, won by Samsung A34. Then to try the export speed in the Premiere Rush application, we will immediately record 4K 30fps video on both smartphones. Then we will insert the video into the Premiere Rush application. And then we will export these two videos at Full HD 30fps resolution. And for the export speed here, it was won by Samsung A54. Next, we will open the Instagram application again on both smartphones. And for the Instagram application, also won by Samsung A54. Next, for the Spotify application, won by Samsung A54 with a fairly thin margin. And then for the last two applications, the first one is PUBG Mobile. The PUBG Mobile game was won by Samsung A54. Then for the Subway Surf, also won by Samsung Galaxy A54. Next, we will reopen all the applications that we opened from the beginning. And here all the applications successfully open in the background, except for the Speedtest application and Netflix application on Samsung Galaxy A34 series. Apart from these two applications, all other applications have been successfully maintained in the background on these two smartphones. So for the end result, Samsung Galaxy A34 series won 7 categories out of total of 17 categories, and for other 3 categories it was a draw, and 7 other categories lost to A54. For Samsung Galaxy A54 series, it also won in 7 categories, drew in 3 categories, and lost in 7 other categories. Here, even though the scores look evenly balanced, Samsung Galaxy A54 series wins for important and crucial applications. It can be seen in the video rendering speed and also when opening game applications, which are usually a bit heavier than other applications. Samsung Galaxy A54 series is slightly superior in performance to Samsung Galaxy A34 series. And for Samsung Galaxy A34 series, the performance is not far behind from Samsung Galaxy A54, and it can quite match the results of this speed test comparison. To see other comparisons of Samsung Galaxy A34 and A54, you can click on the video that appears on your screen. Hopefully useful. See you in the next video.